Hello, so who is Georgia Drew? I'm Georgia Drew. Who are you? Who are they? Who's he? Who's he? I don't know. Introduce yourselves. Come to me with your names. Let me know who you are. Who's watching this? Is anyone watching this? I don't know. Anyway, introductions are out of the way. This is going to be hopefully a series of videos. I thought I'd talk about one of my loves and interests in the world. Toys. Old vintage toys. They're modern toys. They're cool because they're turtles and I love those. But these are vintage and awesome. They're all over the room. Anyway, last summer, I went to my brother's house. He was having a clearance. And I knew that in his house he had a lot of his childhood toys. And I knew a lot of them are quite rare. So last summer, I helped him do his garage. I found a lot of cool stuff. But obviously, you don't know about it because back then, I didn't have a YouTube channel. But now I do. If you care, I'll show you a montage of the magical things that I found in his garage last summer right now. Wasn't there some really cool stuff there? What would you have picked as your number one pick that I found in this garage last summer? As you can see, I was wearing a mask because there was actually asbestos in the garage. So breathing that in would have been really, really bad for my lungs. And if I die at some point in the future of asbestos poisoning or whatever the disease is called, blame my older brother and my lack of wearing proper masks. But some cool stuff. So when he invited me to help him sort out his loft, and I could take whatever I wanted, mostly I think I was wanting to take. There was a few things he wouldn't like go off. Obviously, I paid him a pretty good price for the things I found. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go to this loft and see what vintage goodness that he had. Because I knew there was still some good stuff left. And I was right. I found some really, really cool stuff. Some things that I didn't know he had. I'm still bamboozled on how he had these, and now I have these, and how he even got her. And these questions he doesn't even know the answer to some of the things. So let's go, and I'll show you the stuff I found. So one of the things, I'll start off with one of the things that I was after the most, and I knew he had. I was praying to the gods above. I was praying to them that this was still in good shape. And it was there, and we found it, and he's still in bloody good shape. And it's my friend, and maybe your friend, my pet monster. And he still has his cuffs, and they still break. Isn't he amazing? Oh, I was so delighted when I seen it. Love my pet monster, especially the original one. Awesome. Like, look, isn't he amazing? He is so freaking cool. Like, what child would not love this? I know they're bringing out a new one, but it's not the same. It's not the same as the original. I remember once I was I woke up in the middle of the night, and my brother slept in the same room as me at the time, and this was his bed was across the room, and I actually seen this guy in the middle of the night when I woke up, get up, and walk across my brother's bed, and I freaked out. Obviously now I know I'm older, 42 I think I am, and obviously I know that was a dream. Obviously I know this guy didn't just walk about the bed, but you never know, it might have happened. I don't know what goes on in the universe, but I swear to God, it seemed so real. And I remember screaming and calling for my mum because Robert's mother was walking about the bed, and they're like, am I wise letting this maybe sentient being into my house? Look at his teeth. They will bloody hurt when he bites. That's why we keep him chained up. Not only did we find him, this is awesome, but we also found some of his little friends. These are wee grippers which you grip onto things. These are pretty awesome. So we found him, and he's a good friend brother. Not only that, but we found a wee baby one. How cute is that? These are pretty awesome. I think they're quite rare. But they're just so cool. I love them. Give me baby one. Don't speak to me of my son ever again. Tata. Like, how cool is that? That's pretty cool. Like, and how cool is this? This Star Wars Darth Vader lunchbox. That artwork on the front alone is absolutely stunning. Stunning. As it states here, it's from 1982. And I love it. There's 3 stencils on the back that you're able to put a bit of paper over. And stencil, sadly they're not Star Wars themed, just typical sports. That's pretty awesome. But I absolutely love this artwork. That is stunning. And it's supposed to come with a firmament, but and like a lot of these cases, the firmaments don't survive. But the case survived and it's awesome. But in this, we found filled vintage Star Wars toys. Well, apart from him, he's not from Star Wars, but he's freaking cool. It's a trap. I'm afraid this battle station is armed and operational, or something of the likes. Dengar, Ewoks, Leia, another Ewok, another Dengar. I swear to God, there's 5 Dengars in this pal. But are clearly a big fan of Dengar. But yeah, some pretty cool Ewoks. Figures. Lugui. And Bossik. And here we have, obviously we have Luke. And Darth. Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where? What's this cool A-Wing pilot? My main boy Wicked. I love it. I love it. I love Star Wars. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? He's in here somewhere. Han Solo on half gear. So cool. Yeah, pretty. Oh, CVPO with wee movable limbs and a wee bag that Chewie carried him up in it. Sadly, no Chewie in the pal. Yeah, pretty cool selection of Star figures, including some guys that haven't Sonya. Like, oh, wrong way, there he is. Hi, cool. And his cloak is here too, it's just falling off. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. But these Star figures, always good to have. I need to get these on display ASAP. Here we have a computer, a pre-computer, 1000 to be exact. Still in box. It's been used and played a little bit, obviously. I remember my brother using this many times. But all the packaging and all is here with it. As you can see, open it up. No. All the packaging, the instruction manuals in there. Obviously it's been used and played with. I remember my brother using it a lot. But it's pretty chill, pretty cool. What I like about the most is this dentist sticker in the back. I will brush better. And that's good advice. Please brush your teeth better. You're stinking. I can see a bit of celery stuck in your teeth. I could do the same. I could really brush my teeth better. But I'm lazy. And it takes so much time to brush your teeth. Come on. When I go to bed, I don't have to be brushing my teeth. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. But I do love that wee sticker. And this is a pretty cool piece. I like it a lot. Is it time for Smash? Smash. The lovely potato treat. I do love Smash. I really like Smash. I prefer Smash to regular mashed potato. I really like it. It's tasty and yummy. Especially when you get it's not properly made and it still puts a powder in it. I really like it. Anyway, a jar Smash is really cool and awesome. Especially a vintage jar Smash. Is there a best before it? Yes, there is. 8th of June 1994. So some added date Smash, but that's not what's in this. No, there's no Smash to be found anymore in this tin. What we have in this tin is playing cards. Lots and lots of cards. We have Simpsons. We have Batman. We have someone that just fell on the floor. We have an unopened packet of Stingray cards. We have oops, Weetabix stickers that came free in Weetabix of Star Trek. Of course, Weetabix stickers came free in Weetabix. We have Star Trek stickers that came free in packets of Weetabix. We have Hero Turtle cards. These are so nostalgic for me. We have again Hero Turtle cards that all join up to make a full picture. I hope they're full pictures. There's Ninja Turtle cards. More Star Trek Next Generation. And people cards that came free in those wee candy sticks. So cool. I need to probably store for these, but these Simpson ones and the Turtle ones are so nostalgic to me. Like, that is so cool. Oh, question answer in the back. What grade is Bart in? Is it A, first, B, grade school dropout, C, fourth, or D, kindergarten? Answers in the comments if you know what grade Bart is in. And I'll put the answer at the very end of the video. Here we have, I think it's very cool, by the way. It's something that I only ever remember at the back of the toy room. It was very rarely used. It was just sat there. No idea how we got it or when we got it. It was just always in the toy room. It was very rarely used. But it's very freaking cool. Does anyone remember the cartoon and toy line Centurions? If you don't, now you do. So this is a Centurion's desk teddy. And it's obviously Yes McCloud. There he is. Hi, I'm Yes McCloud. Put your hand back on, good lad. So this is a desk teddy of Yes McCloud. Open it up. Come on. You store pens and paper clips and all in there. In this hand is an eraser. You got a magnifying glass here. Scissors in his arm. This hand's a pen. And these here these rockets actually fire. I'm not going to fire them, but they do still fire. I fired it earlier. And in his chest, you have some vintage red sellotape. This is quite cool. Get back in there. Get back in there. Now, as I think, you also have Centurion stamp underneath his head. There we go. Sound to that bad boy. Centurions! So cool. Hey, yes, get your head back on. You know what I say? Want to get a head? Get a hat. Yeah. Very cool. So anyone else remember Centurions? If you don't, put your comment in the box. If you do, also put your comment in the box. Say, I remember Centurions. Centurions was really cool. I've got a Centurion figure over there. I forget his name. Ray? The green guy that looks like Tom Selleck. My childhood one's over there. But that's for another time, another video. Centurions. Really quite rare. I like it. Are you a fan of Snooker? Did you like Snooker as a kid? If you did, all the power to you. I didn't. I pretty don't have any time for Snooker. Don't like Snooker. Couldn't tell you anything about Snooker. But here we have Steve Davis Snooker Brick. Can you pot the black? I don't know. I think that's how you went and gave a Snooker. It's just you had to pot all the balls and then pot the black. I could be wrong. If you know the rules of Snooker, put it in the comment box down below and tell me that my thinking of the rules of Snooker is completely wrong. If you put the black before you put a yellow or a brown, do you lose? Is that true? I don't know. That's how I played Snooker as a kid. I could be wrong. But yeah, this is Steve Davis Snooker Brick. So you got the instructions. So I could learn the proper way to play Snooker if I had these instructions, but I don't want to. Okay, so this is a game we had as a kid. I rarely played it. As I said, we had no real interest in Snooker. I don't know how we got it or where we got it, but we did have it. Here we go. See, Steve Davis Snooker Brick. There we go. We got all the cogs there. So you spin these. But you know what ball you had a pot or something. I don't know. But I always like the sound of these. But there we go. Steve Davis Snooker Brick. It's a very cool game. So if you're a Snicker buff, as a child, you might have had this. Or you might not have had it. But I had it. And I don't even like Snicker. But there you go. Steve Davis, Snicker Bake, Pot the Black. Do you like Disney? I like Disney. As you may notice, I got lots of Disney arms. Disney arms? Disney tattoos on my arms. I got lots of Disney tattoos on my arms. Both arms. Woo! A lot of my previous videos have been Disney VHS trailer rips. And I love Disney. Always have, always will. And you know who else loves Disney? This guy, Donald Duck. And this is footage from about early 1980s. My younger brother got us when he was just born, which was 1985. And I love him. He's so cute. He can do a bath. He really needs to go swimming in a lake and get clean. But he's so cute. He's even got his wee tiny hat. I love him. And I'm going to give him a mouse. I'm going to put a display. And he'll be treasured instead of stored in a box in a loft. Love it. Hello, I'm Georgia Dre. You're not Georgia Dre. I'm Georgia Dre. You are a pillow pal. Do you want pillow pals? They all came in all shapes and sizes. I had a Mickey Mouse one as a kid. My younger brother had a Slimer one, which is over here. And I actually have now both of my brothers' pillow pals, but I don't have my own. My Mickey Mouse one is lost, gone. No idea where it is. But this is my older brother one. He's so cool. I love him. Don't know why he's a belt buckle of a foot, but he does. He's very cool. There's a logo in the back. Pillow Pets. But he's not a pet. He's a pal. I call him Pillow Pal. What do you call yours? Did you have one? I think he looks kind of like the Weetabix guy. Remember the old guy that had in the Weetabix ads? I think he looks kind of like one of those. He's cool though. He's got like emo hair going on. Oh, life's so unfair. Oh, I'm so depressed. But he's not depressed. He's happy because he's your pillow pal. With a foot. Is he a big fan of the foot? Is he in the Foot Clan? Is he in ties with the sweater? What's your beef with the turtles? Don't like them. He doesn't like the turtles. What the heck? He's a beef with the sweater. He's a lion in the sweater. He's teamed with the sweater. The Quang, the Box Daddy, the Bebop. We must defeat him. Boom. We have defeated him. The Foot Clan. Down with them. Have you ever felt like this? Have you ever felt like you're going round the bend? So this is a pretty cool board game. Do you remember the show Round the Twist? It was awesome. Very, very cool. Really need to rewatch that. It was a great show. CBBS, I think it was on in the UK. Loved it. CBBS, no, that's the junior one. CBBC, that's the one. That's the one I was on. Very good show. Anything anyone ever remembers the show was the theme tune. And that's how good that theme song bloody slapped. It slapped. I mean, this isn't the game the game for the TV show I was talking about. This is a game called Round the Bend, where you had to get your pipes around to your friends, relatives, opponent, enemies side. And if you do that, if you get your pipes to the other side, you win. Look how excited those kids are. This was a really good game. I really enjoyed this. Always thought he looked like Ray from the real Ghostbusters cartoon. Like, come on. He looks like Ray. And of course, you know, that's Elvis there singing into his banner. Oh, music up, oh. Don't know who he is. I'll just say that's Jim. Okay. So yes, this is a really good game. Go Round the Bend. It won the best game award of the Super Asdor 1993 Game Awards. I really enjoyed it as a kid, but I don't think it's the best game. The competition must have been very low if this won the best game award. But it was really, really fun. Best? No. Awesome? Yeah, I liked it. If you grew up in Ireland in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and you bought a book, say this, bought it from Easons. You see, this was for bought Easons for £2.99. This is a 1997 Star Wars book and cassette pack. This is awesome. This is not what I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you this. It's an Easons paper bag, a vintage 1997 Easton's paper bag. This is bloody awesome. I really miss Easton's here in the north. It's closed down in the north, unfortunately, but it's still in the south of Ireland. It's still there. It's still thriving. But the bags don't look as anymore. So this has great nostalgia. I can't talk. Value is pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to get this framed, hung on the wall. Because I have random bags hung on the wall. This is pretty cool. I like this. So I hope to get it framed, kind of like this lucky bag. Do you remember Dick the Space Turtle? He was a pirate. He was a turtle. And he liked to ride about on his rockets and giving you little treats in a bag. That's Dick the Space Turtle lucky bag. So I hope to get a frame kind of like that. I think it'll be pretty nifty and cool. Also found, what is this? WCW sticker album. Sadly, it doesn't have the press out ring. I do remember the first time was just a wee covered ring. You put string around to make ropes. Wasn't that good, but it was a good freak it for a child. But I remember just making it sit in the room and never using it again. And don't know where it is now. But this is a WCW sticker album. But the funny thing is about it, there's no bloody stickers in it. It's completely empty. Not a single sticker. So, do I try to chase down and track down stickers for it and put them in? I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. But I like it. There's Sting. It was no service thing. So this doesn't have any stickers. But you know what has stickers? This Aspec's Friends sticker album. Completely sealed and have loads of sticker packs still in its package. As you can see, it originally cost 30 francs or 4.57 euros. I missed the Franz franc. It was just cool big. Oh, that's 30 francs. And my Uncle Frank, 30 of my Uncle Franks are walking in the room and go, there we go. Have for 30 Uncle Franks. Yeah. I mean, this sticker album originally cost 50p. I wasn't paying 50p for a sticker album now. Crazy. I don't know how much they are, but I'm sure it's more 50p. Probably about 20 quid. If you know the price of sticker albums in this day and age, tell me it in the comments down below. Let me know how much a sticker album will cost. Do they still make sticker albums? I think so. Premier League sticker albums. I love those. They were my jam. Had so many of them. Little loads of them. Amazing. Also, found was another board game. This game was Dark Road. It's a road that is dark. Very D&D, Dungeons and Dragons esque. We really enjoyed playing this game. Did you ever play it right? I'm not sure. Do you remember how I played it? No. But we really enjoyed playing it. And we played it a lot. It was good. Just like that box alone. How beautiful is that box? Absolutely stunning. Oh, so beautiful. I'll show you what it looks like opened in the next clip. So here is Dark Road. What I understand of it anyway. So you got the general map, all the wee rooms, the paintings, flip round, the reveal, secret entryways, villains, and bodies. Look at this big boy. Some sort of sword. What else? I don't know what that does. But over there. My favourite enemy is always this guy. Death. And I like these wee skeleton guys. Focus. There we go. So cool. I have no idea how you play it. I don't think I ever did. If you know how to play Dark Road, put it in the comment section down below and teach me. You got these guys. That's who you play as. These guys here. See, he's holding his silver weapon. Throughout the game, you're able to collect his chest, collect the gold version of the weapons. Give you even better hit points, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Recently, you how to play it. Maybe I'll learn. Maybe after all these years, I'll probably learn how to play Dark Road. The box. Some more wee parts that couldn't be arsed putting out. Like, wee series you can collect now. Maybe make you faster. Potions. Yeah, I just wanted to give you. Did you see that game? How awesome that! All those wee figures. So cool. We like to play this again sometime. Read up the rules, see how it's played. But yeah, love this. We had so much art, having fun of it, playing of it. We weren't really into Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer. Those wee figures kind of remind me of. Are they all part of the same family? Is this like a knockoff version of Warhammer or Dungeons and Dragons? I'm not sure, but I really like it. And I said that artwork alone is just stunning. That's beautiful, dude. Beautiful, dude. I love it. If fighting demons, skeletons, and a dark road isn't your game, maybe you like to play a game of new basketball game. It's new. It's basketball, and it's a game. So here is the new basketball game. Obviously, it's not new anymore. This is from the 80s. It's not sure, but the last time I checked, it was a long time ago. So is it new? No. So we'll call it the vintage basketball game. And you see, okay. Come on. Here you go. By hitting the corresponding number and try to get it into your opponent's net. Where is it? It's number 1. Oh, so close. It was got in. 4. Hey, we scored a hoop. No, I don't like basketball. I'm not American. Do you like basketball? What do you call it? A dunk? It's a slam dunk. We'll call it a slam dunk. So don't put it in the comments. I know what it's called. It's called a slam dunk. But if you don't know what it's called, put it in the comments. What do you think it's called? I think it's called a slam dunk. It's not a touchdown. That's American football. It's not a home run. That's baseball. And it's not a goal because that's soccer. Football to me, but soccer to any Americans or people in the South or anyone else living in the road. That's not called football. It might be called soccer to you. I call it football though. But this is not football. This is basketball. There we go. You guys score another hoop. Oh, we missed it. Yes, we scored another hoop. So this is the new old vintage retro basketball game. So you may be wondering, going, her accent is really weird. Where is her accent from? I know you said I was from the north, not the south. They go, North Korea? South Korea? She can be from Korea. Or anywhere that has a north and a south. Does your place have a north and south? Is North America? South America? I'm not from Chicago. I'm not from Argentina. But I am from the north of Ireland. But we're in Ireland. If you think you know where I am in Ireland, point it on this map. Point it right now. Have you pointed? There you go. Well done. You were probably wrong, but you might have been right. If you know where I am from, put it in the comments down below. If the other things I actually put in the comments down below, I expect the comments to be really full. And if it's not full, shame on you. Shame on you for not understanding my Irish accent. Is it the north? Is it a North Irish accent or South Irish accent? It's an accent with a stammer as well, which makes it even worse to understand. And I talk really fast as well, so you won't be able to understand me anyway. So, any comments down below, they'll be completely wrong because you won't understand what I've said. Because I've got a stammer. I'm Irish and Northern Ireland as well, with a really bad accent. So, good luck. You may have to turn on the captions, but you won't understand me anyway. So there you go. We're in Ireland. This is a really good game where, surprise, you had to guess where certain towns are in Ireland. Like, can you locate Selbridge? That's one of the questions on the back. Selbridge. Can you locate Selbridge on the map? No? Either can I. I have no idea where it is. If you know where Selbridge is on the map of Ireland, put it in the comment box. Show me where Selbridge is, because I really do not know where Selbridge is. About C-E-L Bridge. Selbridge. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. I've never even heard of the place. But it's in Ireland. But we're in Ireland. I don't know. I should really play this more. This reminds me of playing on my holidays in the camper van with my parents. We played this a lot. I remember really enjoying it, but being really quite bad at, because my geography isn't great. I still wasn't great. So this next game, we're at the board game section, by the way. So this next game got quite a few people in Facebook groups, and I posted about it on Facebook groups. This got a few people excited. I go, wow, you found that. And I go, didn't know it was rare or cool. I thought it was a game I had to child. But it is pretty cool. I'm very rarely played it because I don't know, it just didn't really interest us. But it's cool. I do admit that. It is cool, but very rarely played it. It is Frankenstein! Not Frankenstein or Frankenstein's food. Frankenstein. Hi, cool. Like, look at that. He's really trim those nails. And why do he have so many screws in his foot? Surely his screws were in his neck. But he has them on his foot. Very awkward to wear socks and shoes and maybe sandals. You get sandals in those foot. You really could. So here we are. Here's his foot. As I said, you can probably get sandals to go in that foot, but that's about it. His choice of footwear is going to be limited. So you put in the batteries, you turn it on. I think it's 6 members correct, and then you get the spanner and you try to take out the screws. Or so, if I get a lucky sock, I'm not sure. I really play it and read the instructions, see how I played. But here we are. That's not last we do now, shall we? Frankenstein is a wild, wacky, freaky, frantic, unpredictable food of fun. And with a steady hand and a cool head, the deed is done. Your mission is to remove the bolts one by one without tipping, tilting, bumping, or jolting the Frankenstein food. If you do, watch out, it comes alive. There you go. There's the instructions. It still has those. And the food and a spanner. I'll put it back in. It's got a boo-boo. It's got to be cut. It's got a plaster. It says his name on it. Yeah. As a display piece, it's pretty cool. I don't remember playing too much as a kid. I just mostly sat on itself in our toy room. And I might give it a whirl, see how it plays, see if it actually is fun. But what I understand, this is quite cool and quite rare. I mean, it is cool. Hey kid, do you want to play with a foot? A decapitated foot? Decapitates the head in it. If you lose a limb, is it decapitation? I don't think so. But here we have is a decapitated foot of a Frankenstein. So, do you remember a small 80s film that was released called Back to the Future? It wasn't much of a hit. It was quite small. And there was 2 sequels to it. There was part 2, part 3. Do you remember those? Not very well known films. Obviously, they were some of the best films ever made, and they're very well known. So don't believe a thing I said there. Obviously, if you're watching the film, you probably know Back to the Future. But did you know that the release of Back to the Future 2, Pixar released a range of sunglasses? Do you remember these? Obviously, I thought they were cool as hell. So this is my purpose I've had for years, and you didn't find these in my brother's loft, but these are really cool shades. So as you see, hi cool my. I thought as a kid these were the coolest bloody shades ever made. But no, they are. But we find my brother's shades. Like, how cool are these? Like, whoa. Absolutely amazing. I look like the coolest person to ever live. Yeah, so they released another 2 pairs as far as I remember. But these are the 2 pairs that we had. My younger brother had a pair. Don't know where those are. I just need 2 more now to complete the set. I think it was 4. Which pair would you pick out of these 2? I still think these are the best ones. Like, it's raining. You're safe. The water's not gonna hit your eyes. You have dry lenses. So cool. But obviously, both for reasons. People should. We need to standardize people wearing sunglasses like us again. That'll be cool and hip like we were in the 80s. Come on. We're feeling society here. We're feeling society. We need to be wearing sunglasses like this. Say me, words way back when out and about. I should be wearing these, damn it. These. Or my Cheeto shades over there. 80s shades were the best. especially time onto really awesome 80s films like Back to the Future Part 2. I think it's better in Part 1. Chime in down in the comments again down in the comments what your favourite Back to the Future film is. Mine is Part 2. I think it's so smart and so clever. I've been to the tunnel that was used in Back to the Future Part 2. I'll try to show that picture right now. Did you see the tunnel? How cool was that tunnel? That tunnel was also used in another favourite 80s film of mine. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I'm sure you can use many other productions. But that's what it's mostly used for. Back to the Future 2 and Who Framed Roger Rabbit as it entered into Toontown. So there you go. Bit of history, film history there. We also found the original Gen 1 Tamagotchi with instructions. Tamagotchis were awesome. I loved my Tamagotchi. Mine was yellow and orange. That's my older brother one. He was reluctant to give it to me for some reason, but he did. He did give me it, and it's gonna go on display. Make a wee frame for it. I loved Tamagotchis. I'd like to try to track one down of my one. This is orange and yellow. Really cool. Still very good shape. Very good condition. Tamagotchis were awesome. They were banned around in my school because we had certain classes here. Everyone's Tamagotchis, Nanobots, and any other knockoff version that was going off in people's pockets. I had, as I said, a yellow and orange one of this, and I had a Gigapet RTD2. They were my main two that I used daily, and I lost many Tamagotchi pets over the years. They all they were all loved. Every single one of you were loved. 60p for this mini boggling, which for some reason my older brother didn't open. And I'm glad he didn't, because it's so cool. Who remembers buying mini bogglins? I remember buying mini bogglins. I remember getting some free in my cereal as a kid. And yeah, mini bogglins. So cool. There's a really rare one, I think, that I was recalled, because he's like pointing a gun at his head. But you know, it isn't suitable for kids. But as a boggling, it's really cool. Maybe this is maybe that's what's in here. Who knows? I don't know. I should get an X-ray machine to see what's in this. What mini boggling do you think is in this? Chime in the comments down below. As long as anything else. Chime in the comments. What mini boggling do you think is in this packaging? And do you like mini bogglins? If you don't, maybe you prefer baby bogglins that come in the egg. Again, this is still sealed. Again, I don't know why my brother kept this sealed and didn't open it, because I know I opened mine and my little brother opened his, but my older brother thought, he's like, I'm too old for this, and he just threw it in the cupboard and didn't bother to open it. And like, how cool is that? And there we are. There's all the different types you can get on the back. My personal favourite is let's see. I like Squats. Quats? I like Quats. He's so good. Look at his tongue. He's so funny. I'm almost certain the one I got as a kid, what I remember having a kid, was Snort. I think I remember having Snort. This one is Flop. Let's see. Flop in the back. That's Flop. That's who's in this. That's Flop. So one baby boggling. Still sealed. I want her to be egg. No, you're never gonna out your egg now. You've been in here since 1992. And you're never getting out. Very cool. I love it. I'm so glad that my brother said it in 92. He was too old for baby and mini bogglins. My parents probably bought these. My brother was like, how do you old this? I don't want these. He was, at this point, 11, by the way. 11 years old. He thought he was too big for baby and mini bogglins. This is clearly very wrong, but I'm so glad he kept these in his packaging. Very cool. I'm very glad to have these in my collection, and they're going to stay here for a long time. So do you ever wonder about the colours of the wind? I wonder about the colours of the wind all the time. I'm like, what colour is that wind? Is it pink? Is it blue? Is it turquoise? Does wind even have a colour? The only person that can answer this for us is Pocahontas. She has the answers to all our questions. And here is her camp. No dolls included, but her wee camp in this box. You see, it's been in place in 4 seasons was 99p. 99p for this. It was obviously reduced. But this is very cool. And it sadly opened over time. But inside, as you can see, here is the manual. And everything is still sealed. There's the feces and the apples and cooking hittles, the frames of the tent, the actual tent itself. And there's all his pots and baskets. Again, the reason Little Brother bought it, probably because it's really cheap. I remember buying this as a kid and playing with it. My older brother clearly bought it too and decided to keep it sealed. Don't know why, but glad I did. Just wish that had opened over time. How cool is this? I really want to play with it. I really want to set up and put in my wee dolls and all that. It'd be so cool. Yeah, Pocahontas. Only she can tell us the colours of the wind. And we must find them. And we must find out the colour of the wind. Only she has the secrets. So in my last video, I said let's stay in a room and play with her balls. But at that time, I only had 1 ball. I only had 1 ball. But now, I have 3 balls. 3 hideous, ugly balls. Mad balls. So this is one I got at a toy fair. But these are 2 of my childhood mad balls. I think this is a knockoff. I can't find much info about him online. If you have any info about this, please put it in the comments. And I'm being serious. Put it in the comments. I would like to know more info about him. I think he's a knockoff and I would like to know more. I've done Google Lens. I can't find anything about him. And he's so ugly. I love him. He's so cool. Not only did I find these mad balls. This is a water squirter, by the way. I love squirt water. I was doing it. It was really still quite fun and good work. But also found this head popper mad ball. And these are notorious for having to be broken mechanism. But this one still works. It's still intact. It is very, very cool. I remember mine breaking as a kid and I was trying to swat because his head wouldn't stay anymore. And I wish I still had one as a kid. But this is cool. I would love to collect with these, but they're so pricey. Especially if the wee head mechanism still works. Yeah, let's go to it. Like, where did this kid? Who played this guy? Who played this guy? And why do only have an eye for a head? Like, if I see someone with an eye for a head, I'd be too scared to flay him. But obviously, someone flayed him. That'd be very cool. Look at this. But not only that, but we also had this guy in a smaller version. And he winds up and he walks. And it still works. Well, it doesn't work with my hand. It's to stick out his tongue. I see, there's some more. Get some tongue action going. And he walks along and he sticks out his tongue. Obviously, he's not going to walk around my hand, but he does still walk. I've seen it. I've seen him do it. Are you going to set up now? Are you going to set up? Please, I'm trying to make a vloggy vlog. And I mean, it'd be crap. Please pardon this guy. He's being very rude. Staying on the same type of theme of mad balls, you have a goop. Do you remember goops? There were a frisbee, a grotesque frisbee, and they're called goops. Everyone back in the 80s was trying to cash in on the mad balls. They were very, very popular for a short span of time. Not only that, I also find this guy. He's called Macro Mouth. And these toys were actually banned because they smelled so bad. So the idea was you go behind someone and you spray them in the face and it would stink so bad. And that's so bad that these were actually banned. And thank God this no longer smells. But I remember as a kid, this was the most disgusting smell you can think of. It was really, really, really gross. And if my brother sprayed it in my face, you were almost Sick. And I can see why they're banned. He's so grotesque and gross. I love it. He's so gross. And he's actually really, really cute. It's called Macrobow. Mad balls. And smelly things. And grotesque with really cool period to be in the 80s. Love to collect more balls. But sadly, balls in this day and age are very expensive for we even a phone. But they're very, very cool. I need displays with my alongside my knockoff Mad Balls baseball bat. This is another very cool, very rare piece. See, we had 3 of them as a kid. We had 3 of those bats as a kid. And now, thank God, we still have one. But I would like the rest that we had. The joys of not having a time machine. Doctor, if you're out there, please bring your TARDIS around. I've got a lot of toys to get. Please. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. I was just playing some Donkey Kong Jr. here. So this is a vintage 1980s home arcade system. Let you play Donkey Kong Jr. Sadly, I've tried it and it no longer works. So I want to take it apart soon. Give it a clean as well because it's all covered in dirt and soot. And try to get this bad boy working again because it's pretty awesome. I remember playing this lots as a kid and it took a lot of batteries and power to get it going, but it's cool and a cool bit of Nintendo vintage history. Really, really like it. And Donkey Kong Jr. Love that game. Donkey Kong 1, love that too. I've got it on the NES and I got Donkey Kong Jr. on the NES. But yeah, I really like there was no NES Donkey Kong games. I really enjoyed playing it as a kid. So cool. There we go. Ooh. After we filled to the brim of Mega Machines, after we filled, we have famous. One of the most famous. I'm not going to cut it out. It's just filled to the brim. I don't want to be tiny cars that go flying everywhere, but there's loads of cars. We have the carry case. We got the toolbox that opens up in the city. Small paddle can opens up. Let's see. Magazines were really, really cool. Toilet, I didn't get it in them. My older brother did. And yet absolutely loads. These tiny cityscapes now. I really need to sort all this out. I just don't have the room for it at the minute. Hopefully if I move to a bigger house, I can have a big giant city scene. That'd be really cool. We got planes, we got boats, we have anything you name off in 4 magazines. Massive, massive box full of them. Looking back, they're a really cool toy line. It's a wee limo. Meow. Really hope to get this sorted out soon, but just haven't got the room in a minute. So for now, it's going to stay in this box. There's a bigger truck, but this towed a stunt trailer. He sets up to make a big stunt thing. Some bits in here. We need to sort it out. But for now, it's on the back burner. I love Mega Machines. Nah, it kind of wasn't really fun. Like, it's Mega Machines, toy cars. Looking back, like, really, really cool. Did you have Mega Machines? Put the comment down below. Say I had Mega Machines. Just say that. Nothing else. Just say I had Mega Machines. Then tell me, what's your favourite Mega Machine? This is a cool car. It wasn't my favourite. What was your favourite? Was it that one? Maybe it was that one. Did I by chance lift out your favourite Mega Machine ever made? Did I by chance do that? If so, I'm happy to oblige. I'm happy to please your eyes with your favourite Mega Machine. Mega Machines. Pretty cool. Pretty cool find. Need to sort out. You need to have room. If you want me to have room for these Mega Machines, subscribe, like, and share. Get my YouTube 5 and so I can make millions and millions of pounds so I can afford a big house. They have these on display. Please, I want to display that. I want to have a big house. Like, comment, subscribe so I can afford to have a house big enough to have a Mega Machine room. Thank you. You may be watching this video and thinking, wow! And you'll be right. It is indeed wow! You may not be familiar with WoW, I am, because I played as a kid. So maybe you played as a kid. But wow. So this is a game, kind of like Screwball Scramble, where you had to like get a ball around the course. Remember to get it out of the box. Wow, I can't get out of the box. That's what it should be called. If you have a game called Wow, I can't get out of the box, let me know, because I want to buy it. Come on, come on. Hope you do this discreetly and correctly on camera, but clearly doesn't want to get out of the box. So, there we go. Wow, I got it out of the box. If this game was indeed called Wow, I can't get it out of the box, then I won. I would win that game. But I do talk so crap. I am sorry. Yeah, it's obviously battery operated, but you put in the batteries and you get a timer, and you have to get the wee ball around the course and be moving and making all sorts of wee noises and sound effects. But I remember thinking, wow, this game's okay. It's alright. I actually prefer Screwball Scramble, but this is what I had. 91 by Tommy. Get your wow here today. That's my audition for an advert for Tommy. So Tommy, if you're still in business and making games and toys, get me in the average so I can afford a bigger house to put my making machines in. Wow, this is so it's all right. It was good. Needed to get battery down and try it, but I think it's pretty cool. I've never heard anyone talk about WoW before. Obviously, a lot of people have nostalgic memories and feelings for Screwball Scramble, and other games like there's like a Kongman one and a Sonic one. They were very cool, and I think quite pricey in this day and age. But I didn't have those. I had WoW, and WoW is easier to put back in the box than it is to take out of the box. So when you name the planets, if you ask Jack to name the planets, like, Jack, can you name the planets? He might be able to, because I think Jack could name the planets. He could be like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. I think I got those planets in order. I think I did. If I didn't, ask Jack what the order the planets go in. And if I did, Jack, give me a thumbs up and say you did get the planets in order. And that's what I would like. So this is a Sega Saturn. Obviously, it says right there. And I would hope and assume you know what a Sega Saturn looks like. This is the UK model. And this belonged to my little brother. I don't know who now, my little brother now lives in Canada, so this is no use to him. Because he can't play it over there. Different TV, different electronic systems. PAL, NSTCC and all that. So it's no use to him, and so I'm going to keep it and treasure it and keep it in my this console. And I was looking for a Sega Saturn because I actually had bought some games from eBay and Vinted and Kaisky of Sega Saturn games. You know, I hadn't yet had a Sega Saturn in my collection. Just because I have very good fond memories of it. And but for some reason my brother somehow had it in his loft. Don't know how he got it from my brother, but he might have bought it from him, or this might have been lost and accidentally put in his pal. But it's in my pal now. It's in my house now. It's going to be loved and treasured. Also, sarcastic. Do that open. Sega Saturn. But not only did it come with the console, which is cool enough, and I would be filled with just the console, but it also came with drum roll. Drum roll. Are you doing a drum roll? Please do a drum roll. Not only did it come with the console, it came with magazines. Sega Saturn magazines. You might have been expecting games. Maybe it did come in games. You had to wait and see. Wait and see. Don't log off. Stay in. Stay in. Here we go. You got Sega Saturn magazines. And I'm looking forward to reading these and flicking through these and see like, wow, there's some really good games coming out. And I know when my town, Sega Saturn games were very hard to find, and because it was all PS1 and N64, but I love my N64. I never had a PS1. We had an N64 and had a Sega Saturn in my house. And so PS1 doesn't really have much nostalgia for me, but Sega Saturn and N64 does. And also with those magazines we have demo discs. Like this here, demo here, it's one we played a lot. This is actually disc one of the worst games ever made. Panther Dragoon Saga. We played this so much, and I'm looking forward to playing this again. I wish I had the full game because it's worth so much money. And from what I remember, we only ever played the demo because we could not find there was no game anywhere. We looked for it loads and loads and loads because it's very, very rare. And couldn't find it as a kid. So I just played the demo loads, and it's really, really good. It is really, really good. It was so ahead of its time, and we really wish we release it in some sort. It's worth playing. I'm really looking forward to playing it again. But not only as awesome as these demos are, let's put them down there, demos are and those magazines are, but we also have games. As it's kind of told you, we have Virtua Cop 2 here in a steady duo case instead of the normal Sonic case. That's because this came in this box. Virtua Cop 2. If it's Virtua Gun. Like, that's a really cool piece to have out in display. Like, how cool is that? So my fun time playing Virtua Cop 2. I always preferred to play as her because I thought she was so cool. Really, really fun game. By the way, I know you're talking about so are the magazines, and one game is cool, but so is the rest of the games, dude. Like, okay, it did come with some games, and that's chime in if down below with the rest of the comments if you remember any of these games, like Blast Cheat Chamber. I remember this game, but do you? We also have Command and Conquer. This is not a charity game. This is one I bought at some point. We had Command and Conquer 2, I want to say, on the PC, but not on the Sega Saturn. Crusader. No remorse. Yes, no, he is crusading, and he's got no remorse. How can he be stopped? Can you stop him? I can't stop him, but he has no remorse. He cannot satisfy his urge of crusading. I remember playing the game, but I have no memory of it whatsoever. What's got? Crypt Killer. He goes into crypts and he kills. Again, I have memories playing it, but I don't remember playing it too much. You've got Die Hard, and you have Die Hard. We need another one to complete the trilogy of Die Hard. One is the one we had as a kid, and one is one I had picked up at some point. And yeah, Die Hard 1 was really, really good. Die Hard 2 wasn't that fun. Like the actual film Die Hard 2, it was just okay. And Die Hard with a business, really, really good film. Game was hard as hell. Like, really, really hard. But I really enjoyed the first game on this. Die Hard. Again, I really want to pick up Die Hard trilogy. No, I have Die Hard trilogy. Die Hard Arcade is the one I want to pick up. Gax. These have been re-released recently on the Switch and PS5 and Xbox Series X. Golden Axe, the duo. They're dueling with their Golden Axes. Again, I know Golden Axe is a legendary game on the Mega Drive now, but I don't really remember playing it. I remember about our bandness. I remember playing it once or twice, but I don't remember being a mainstay in our gaming times. Jurassic Park, The Lost Road. I really enjoy this game. We played it a lot. I really like the Jeff Goldblum, Ian Malcolm video you unlock by finishing this game. With tiles, you go outside, get a life, get a girlfriend. Really like that. And next is High Octane. I have no memory of this whatsoever. But I assume we played as a kid. No memory of it. But I'm sure the Octane is high. Do you remember that game? If you want to just put talk in the comments, it's not important. Like, next we have Independence Day, the game. I hated this. I was so bad at this. Don't think I even get past the first level. I thought it was a bit meh. I was really hyped for it because I loved the film. Obviously, I loved the film. Everyone loved this film. It was such a big hit. But the game, maybe I was just really bad at. Maybe it is a really good game. I was just bad at. Loaded. I loved this. I thought it was so good. I'm looking forward to replaying this. It was really, really cool. If you remember Loaded, please tell me that I'm not the only one that really liked this game. Sega Manx TT Superbike. Enjoyed this. I really liked putting in the cheat code where you race on a sheep instead of a bike. Before, I think I played this game mostly on a sheep and not on a bike. But at a man, it's not that far away, and I've never been. Maybe I should go to Alaman and race on a sheep. If you think I should go to Alaman and race on a sheep, give me a like, a share, a comment, and say about how you want to see me on the Alaman racing on a sheep. If you do those, I can't promise you I'll be racing on the Alaman on a sheep. I think that's frowned upon, to be honest. Next, NASCAR 98. I don't like NASCAR. Only thing that ever came out about NASCAR, in my opinion. I'm sorry if you like NASCAR and racing cars go round and round and round and round and round and round in circles. I'm sorry if I've upset you, but your sport sucks, okay? Next, a legendary game. A very legendary game. Knight's Journey into Dreams. So good. This game was everywhere. One of the few games that I remember come out on the Sega Saturn where everyone was talking about it, but how good it was. Really, really good game. And I got a sequel in the Wii a couple of years later, and I really enjoyed that, but it was nowhere near as good as this. It was no. Fantastic game. Next, do you ever get that rage? That feeling in your stomach? And it just turns you into primal rage? That's you right there. That's you when you get your primal rage. I tell you, I don't want to mess with you when you get like this, to be honest. You're very, very scary when you get your primal rage. But yeah, this is Primal Rage, a fighting game. I remember enjoying it. It was alright. Robopet. I really enjoyed this. So you made and designed your robots and you fought together. You fought the robots. Like cool. Never hear anyone talking about this game, but I really enjoyed it. When we think of the hit TV show, Robot Wars. And this is how I imagine to make a Robot Wars game. It's turned like this. Robopet. Very fun game. And have 5 fun memories. Next. 4 games in 1. Sonic Ages Volume 1. Afterburner. Space Higher. And Outrun. So 3 classic games. Outrun, so good. Space Higher, it was okay. And I really enjoyed Afterburner 2. It's Sega Valley Championship. A really fun game. The arcade version is an absolute classic. I really enjoy playing. And this version is good too. This one is a game I really enjoyed and played lots. Sonic Jam. So, Sonic Jam is the first 4? Yes, the first 4 Sonic games connected in a 3D hub. The 3D hub was my favourite part of the game. As much as I love playing Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic Knuckles. I enjoy playing those, and they're really, really great games to this day. But I really love playing in the 3D Road Hub, and it just made me go like, is this what a 3D Sonic game is going to look like? I'm really, really hoping that they release a 3D Sonic game on the Saturn, which they sadly never did. And the 3D Hub version of this was all we had. And you can imagine my disappointment when I played 3D Sonic games after this. They actually weren't as good as the Sonic 3D Hub in this. Sega Adventure. It's not great, lads. Come on. Right, last but not least. Actually, at least I didn't like this game. Tunnel B1. I left it worse to last than I recall. Maybe it is a good game. I just wasn't very good at it. Maybe my mammy played tricks on me. And it is actually a really good game, but remember not like the best thing about it is the cover. That cover is class, like. But yeah, so that's a lot of Sega Saturn games we found in my brother's loft. I belong to my younger brother, who now lives in Canada. So as much as you want these back, I can't post them back. Just it would cost too much. And he can't play them anyway. So I might as well just keep them safe for him. And my collection. If he ever wants them, he can come get them. But they're really, really cool. So this next thing, I left the best to last. What the hell? Isn't that amazing? And let's see. Here we are. Here's a Atari 2600 still in its box. It's been opened and played with, but it's all there. Still all there in this box. That's cool and all. But what we found was loads, as you can see in the picture, of Atari games. 700-800 games. Still in the box. But not only are they in the box, they're unopened in the box. And I don't know where we came from. So, Super Hui, Impossible Mission, Probe Season 2, Meltdown. This one still has a cellophane wrap on it. Like, what? Where did he even come from? Joust, Desert Falcon, Jinx again. We need this one is in a cellophane wrap. And this thing, there's doubles here. Why do we have doubles of these? Still sealed. Some is cellophane wrap and some without a wrap on it. But they've not been opened. There's no thumb marks, there's no prints, no bending in the cardboard. Superhero again. This one again, still sealed. We have one here that's without seal as well. Food Fight, Xavius, Alien Brigade, Crossbow, Galaga, Probe Season 2 again. This one again is still in cellophane wrap. Desert Falcon again. I think we had that before. Yes, we did. One again in cellophane wrap and one not in wrap. So confusing. Meltdown, Planet Smashers, Barnyard Blaster, and again a Barnyard Blaster still in a cellophane wrap. How have you got these? I do not know. Brother said, I think I bought them off a friend in school. I like, I'll double check it because I know that his friend in school's a brother. So I texted him and he's like, no, that definitely wasn't from us. So the only guess that he thought he might have got them from is wrong. I think it might have been someone from a school. Why? There's so many games still unopened. Some with cellophane wrap and some without cellophane wrap. Really unopened. And like brand new condition. Absolutely brand new condition. I am thinking about getting some of these graded. I think they'll get a really high grade, to be honest. I might get some graded. What's your opinion? I'm not joking here now. I would like you to give me your opinion. Did I get these graded? Or just let them loose like this? Obviously I'm not going to open them. I think these are amazing and I'm so confused. But I might get some of these graded. Please let me know if you would not. And even better, if you think you know where these came from, time down in the comments down below. So I really do not know. Guys, you get these graded. Let me know as well, because I think I might just. I've never got anything graded before. I've bought some things which have been graded, but I've never actually graded anything myself. And I might just do that. And what's the best company to grade things with? Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I did get more stuff, but I'm not going to show you everything. This video went on long enough. You've listened to me moaning and groaning and blabbering on. And thinking, what the hell is she saying? We cannot understand her acting for the life of us. And if you are thinking that, I apologise. Not because of my accent, because this is my voice and I can't change that. But hey, I apologise anyway. If you don't like my voice, put it in the comment box down below. Good. Don't like your voice, but don't do that because that will hurt my feelings. So don't do that. Ignore that. So I'm gonna cut it off here. Sorry for my blabbering on, but not sorry. This is how I talk. I'll see you all later. I'll make more videos. Maybe. I plan to. I got loads of ones in the pipeline, planned up and made series. So I'm gonna make a video series called Analog Afternoons, where I have purchased a large box of videotapes from a boot sale, and I'm gonna put these onto digital and see what's on them and react to them. Kind of like a goggle box, only to do with blank VHS tapes that I found. Hopefully not blank. Hopefully stuff recorded on them, and hopefully stuff I can sew and sew them like a goggle box style and react to them, and hopefully find some really cool lost media, adverts. I have no idea what's on it, but it'll be fun to find out and react to them. Hopefully stuff that I can sew to you guys. And that's going to come soon. And I picked the name. It's going to be called Analog Afternoons. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. You've been great. I've been Georgia Drew. Thank you all. Thank you, Eric. And we're up, over and gone. To see. Fourth. Wait! Stop the time! I know I said bye-bye, but here's a bonus round. So, as I was wrapping up that free video, a wee knock came at the door, and it was the postman. I thought, I'm very excited for what I got in the post. So I thought, what guys, I'm going to include it at the end of this video. I don't know how I'm going to open this on camera. This is a big boy of a box. Oh, Jesus. It's a big boy of a box. And it came up a little box. So, I thought, hey, I'll try to open this up on camera for you guys. Just you over there. See you over there? You're why I'm opening this box. You over there? You can stop watching the video. You don't need to know what's in this box. But he does. So, oh, let's try to open this on camera. Gotta be knifey. I've got my dress covered with a Christmas stamp. A slice and dice. I'm very excited for this. Very costly. I shouldn't have bought it, but I wanted it, so I did. And I don't know where the heck it's going. If you want me to get a bigger house, I can display this and the macaroni machines. Like, comment and share, so I can afford this to display it in a bigger house. Right, let's see what's in the box. Oh, you can see already what's in it. Oh, you can see it, boy. Oh my God! Boom! I'm breathless. I can't even talk. It's so amazing. So, I'm a big Pokemon fan. Only Gen 1 and Gen 2. After that, it's alright. It's not really cup of tea. Gen 1, especially. That's my cup of tea right there. This boy right here, Blastoise, that's my boy. I've got a tattoo of Squirtle on my leg. Blastoise. Wartortle, Squirtle are my boys. I absolutely love my starter Pokemon from the Kanto region. So, absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get this out. And probably take about 10 years to build. And if you can tell me where the heck it's going, I would like to know. So I have no idea where this is going, but I just had to get it. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. Obviously, the other box is the build with purchase. I'm not going to bother opening it on camera, but it weighs a bloody ton. Bye.